hurt and we play spirituality. We cover it up. Unfortunately, by so doing, we cover crimes that legally they should be prosecuted. So forgiveness is imperative. Forgetting, not so. But I want us to forget, or to put those things in the right context. Let me read a couple of scriptures to you. Let's look at Paul's example in 2 Timothy. This thing's gone wonky. There we are. 2 Timothy chapter 4. Is somebody getting something? 2 Timothy chapter 4. I find this very interesting because Paul speaking here, 2 Timothy 4 from verse 14 to 17. I believe that Paul gives us a way to deal with things. I'm just getting my notes up. Verse 14 of 2 Timothy 4 says, Alexander the coppersmith did me much harm. He acknowledged what he did. This guy hurt me. He did stuff that was wrong. I don't like it. He did wrong. You see, I don't know about you, when I was growing up, I didn't like confronting things. I like to run away. But I found out that if you don't confront things, you're not helping yourself, you're not helping the person. So nowadays, I confront people straight up. Yeah. What you see is what you get. Some of you are old enough to know that program. And I do it in the place of love because I like what Steve Harvey said. I'm never going to go back home having ulcer thinking about what you did to me. No. I'm going to tell you that there and then, and that's the end. That's it. It's done. My wife and I were preaching at a marriage conference, and I was saying to them that if we're speaking to couples, and I said, let's forget about couples for now. If your friend, your best friend tells you, this thing you're doing, I don't like it, wouldn't you just adjust? But why does your wife need to pray 7 days and speak to the bishop and write letters to the Pope for you to make a minor adjustment? Hello, somebody? Because the other side of it is we don't tell people what they've done. You just assume that they should know. One day I said to my wife, I lost all my psychic powers. I don't know. If there's something going on, you better tell me. Because me, I'm happy-go-lucky. I'll go to work, come back, I'll eat a lot of fufu, and I will sleep. Praise God, and I'll wake up and continue. And she'll be wondering, she should know. Well, I lost all my psychic powers. I don't know. Hello, somebody. Where were we? You guys are distracting me. You're having too much fun with this. Alexander the coppersmith did me much harm. May the Lord repay him according to his works. This is so good. Paul immediately hands that situation over to the Lord. That's why the Bible says, vengeance is mine. Do not repay evil for evil. He puts it back to the Lord. They think they got away with things and all of that. Give it over to the Lord. He said, may the Lord reward him according to his works. Look at what it says. Verse 15. He says, you must beware of him, for he has greatly resisted our words. Verse 16. At my first defense, no one stood with me, but all forsook me. May it not be charged against them. Can you see the attitude that this gentleman is having? People have betrayed him. These are people he's been ministering to. These are people that he's sacrificed over. These are people that he has labored for. And at the first hint of trouble, everybody disappears. Paul had a right to be offended. Like one preacher said, he said, if it was him, I'll be like, Lord, they betrayed me. Get them, Lord. Get them back. Every last one of them. But that's not Jesus' way. Stephen, when he was being stoned, his very last breath, he said, Lord, do not hold this against them. Remember Acts chapter 7, verse 56? Even Jesus on the cross,